Welcome back to Gumyo Forget everyone. It's awesome to have you here today. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on any exciting motorcycle content. Now, for those of you who are regulars, you know we dive deep into all things two-wheelers, from reviews to news and everything in between. So if you love bikes, you've come to the right place. Now, let's get into today's topic. The much anticipated 2025 Royal Enfield Interceptor 1050, the Bedfather Dance. The Royal Enfield Interceptor 650 has already gained a loyal following for its performance, classic styling, and accessibility. It's been a flagship motorcycle for Royal Enfield, demonstrating their commitment to delivering modern motorcycles with a vintage flair. With the 2025 model just around the corner, let's take a deep dive into what you can expect from this iconic machine. Let's start with the first thing that comes to mind for many riders: the design. The Interceptor 650 has always been a stunner, with its classic lines, retro vibe, and muscular presence. For 2025, Royal Enfield has fine-tuned this design, offering a fresh take while maintaining the bike's beloved heritage. The 2025 Interceptor 650 continues to feature its round headlamps, chrome detailing, and slightly swept-back stance, but now with a more refined finish and some updates that will certainly stand out. The fuel tank, one of the Interceptor's key features, gets a new paint scheme, with matte and glossy combinations that add to its modern appeal while retaining the classic look. The updates for 2025 also include a more polished engine casing, which now appears a little sleeker, and a refreshed exhaust system that, while still featuring a traditional dual-pipe setup, is designed to give a slightly deeper, more resonant note. Royal Enfield's aim with the 2025 Interceptor 650 seems to be the perfect balance between the old and the new. The color options have been upgraded, with some eye-catching hues like Silver Ice and the classic Mark II option, paying tribute to the original Interceptor models. These color combinations, along with updated graphics, give the 2025 Interceptor a more modern edge, but still remain rooted in that vintage-inspired charm. Now, let's talk about the heart of the Interceptor, the engine. One of the most anticipated changes for the 2025 model is the refinement of its 648cc parallel twin engine. While it's expected to keep the same power output as the previous generation, about 47 horsepower and 52 N-pound of torque, the engine has been tweaked for better refinement, improved fuel efficiency, and smoother power delivery. The 2025 Interceptor is likely to feature more advanced engine mapping, which will make it more responsive in both city traffic and on highways. Royal Enfield has also focused on the cooling system for the 2025 model. The Interceptor 650 will feature a new oil cooler that will help reduce engine temperatures, especially in hot climates, making the bike even more reliable for long rides or in stop-and-go traffic. Speaking of reliability, the 2025 Interceptor 650 is expected to come with a new, upgraded electronics package. The bike will likely feature a more refined version of the already impressive Tripper navigation system that we've seen in other Royal Enfield bikes, like the Meteor 350 and Super Meteor 650. This feature is one of the highlights for riders who love to hit the open road, providing turn-by-turn navigation directly through a small display on the bike's handlebar. Royal Enfield has also updated the instrumentation cluster for 2025. It still features the twin-pod design, but the display now offers more comprehensive readouts with clearer visibility and possibly even a more customizable interface. We expect the 2025 Interceptor to come with additional features like trip meters, fuel efficiency tracking, and even a shift light indicator for the more performance-oriented riders. Moving on to performance, the Interceptor 650 has always been a joy to ride, thanks to its smooth throttle response, excellent mid-range torque, and overall handling balance. For the 2025 model, expect some improvements in suspension. Royal Enfield has partnered with more advanced suspension brands, which means you're going to experience a better feel in terms of ride comfort and stability, especially on longer journeys or more challenging roads. The front forks will likely be a bit stiffer to improve handling at higher speeds, while the rear shock absorbers will come with better adjustability. The brakes are another area where we expect to see some upgrades. The current setup on the Interceptor 650-Tampom A3 and the 420cm disc with dual-channel ABS will be improved in terms of feel and modulation. There might even be an upgrade in the size of the front disc for better stopping power. Of course, we can't ignore the weight of the bike. The Interceptor has always been a bit on the heavier side, especially when compared to other bikes in its class. The 2025 model will likely be lighter, thanks to the use of modern materials in its construction. This change will improve handling, making it easier to maneuver in tight city spaces, as well as more agile in corners. As we know, one of the standout features of the Interceptor 650 has always been its price. The 2025 Interceptor 650 will still maintain Royal Enfield's commitment to delivering value for money, with the added benefit of the upgrades we've discussed. In a segment where bikes are often overpriced for their performance, the Interceptor continues to shine as a great bang for your buck, offering a premium ride at an accessible price point. When it comes to comfort, Royal Enfield hasn't skimped on rider ergonomics. The 2025 Interceptor 650 will likely feature a slightly revised seat that's a bit more plush for long-distance comfort. The handlebars are expected to be set at a more relaxed angle, which will be a blessing for touring riders, especially those who plan to take the bike on cross-country trips. We may even see a slight revision in the foot peg placement for better comfort during longer rides. Now let's talk about the Royal Enfield ownership experience. Royal Enfield has always been known for creating bikes that are not only reliable, but also enjoyable to own and maintain. With the 2025 Interceptor 650, we expect even more attention to the after-sales experience. Royal Enfield dealerships are being revamped worldwide with better service offerings, longer warranties, and improved parts availability. You can expect the 2025 Interceptor 650 to come with a 2-year warranty, as well as access to Royal Enfield's growing network of authorized service centers. Speaking of accessories, the 2025 Interceptor will likely offer more customization options than ever before. Royal Enfield has always embraced the customization culture, and the 2025 model will continue that tradition. Expect a wide range of aftermarket options, from different exhaust systems to upgraded seats, luggage options, and even special edition color schemes that cater to every kind of rider, from the weekend cruiser to the touring enthusiast. As we wrap up our review of the 2025 Royal Enfield Interceptor 650, it's clear that Royal Enfield has taken everything that made the previous generation so loved and refined it further. The design remains as stunning as ever, the engine is more refined, and the overall package is more polished. For 2025, it's clear that Royal Enfield is focusing on making the Interceptor 650 even more accessible, reliable, and enjoyable to ride. Whether you're a first-time rider or a seasoned enthusiast, this bike will continue to make waves in the mid-range segment, offering excellent value for money, superb performance, and that unmistakable Royal Enfield charm. So what do you think of the 2025 Royal Enfield Interceptor 650? Are you as excited as I am to see how it performs on the road? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know if you're planning on getting one or if you're looking forward to the new features. As always, if you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends who are motorcycle enthusiasts. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We've got plenty more content on the way, from in-depth reviews to the latest news on upcoming motorcycles. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ride safe and keep the throttle twisting.